Good evening all, good afternoon, good evening. It's 5:30, I don't quite know which one is which, but anyways, hope we're all doing well. Welcome along to Affinity Racing and welcome to Manufacturers, GTWS, Gran Turismo 7, whatever it is, Manufacturers Season 2. We're with Toyota. We're going to be in, or at Sardegna Road Track B that's what I was going to say, in the Group 3 cars. So yes, with Toyota, we're going to be in the Supra. Very much looking forward to this one. Hope we're all doing well. Craig, how we doing, mate? Good evening, good evening, good evening. I'm really excited about this one because I'm still on a bit of a buzz and a bit of a high from last night's stream because it was absolutely mega. It was absolutely mega. Just awesome, absolutely top stuff. Let me see who it is that's commenting because rather stupidly, oh, it's Raymond. How we doing, mate? I hope we're all well. And Michael in there as well. Yes, no spoilers. No F1 spoilers, please. No F1 spoilers. I've been filming a wedding all day today, so I've literally just got back. Just walked through the door, bang on 5:30. Same as last night. We managed to get here just in the nick of time. Which can only mean that it's going to go as smoothly as it did last night, which wasn't very smooth actually for the first few races, but we ended on a high, so we'll try and do the same. But yeah, I'm going to catch up on qualifying tonight. So please, if we think on no spoilers for F1. Annoyingly as well, it was in the reception foyer part of the venue. It had TV screens everywhere, and Sky Sports F1 was on. I couldn't believe it. I was trying to walk around filming as well, and I'm like trying to walk around like not looking at the tellies. I did see, I think, that there may have been a yellow flag of some sort, I think. I didn't know if it was showing some highlights from FP1. I literally glanced up at the screen, saw yellow. I was like, no. So I tried to look away and not see any spoilers. I want to catch up on the qualifying properly tonight, or early hours of tomorrow morning it will be, but that's going to be the plan. So we've got back just in time. Anyways, we're going to kick things off. I've done a couple of laps around here. I've done a medium tyres and then a couple on the soft tyres. Do we know anything about this race? Has anyone seen any streams at all for this race? What I was quite surprised at is the tyre wear. Fuel wear's ×3. I don't know if that's going to come into play, but tyre wear is at ×10, which is going to be pretty crazy. So we've got soft, medium, and hard tyres available. Required is the medium and the hard. At a guess, I have done no practice or seen nothing, but at a guess, I would think that we run the medium tyres for a few laps, and then we get however long they will last, and then get on to the hard tyres. And I presume that's going to be it for the rest of the race. I can't see. I need to double check how long the pit stop is, but I can't see what we're going to get on the soft tyres ever being worth it for a pit stop. So had 3 slots already with the Renault. Nice one. How did we get on? Hopefully some wins. Okay, 9 hard, 6 mediums. Okay. So I'm presuming, I presume that the what you're going to be in on the Renault Group 3, the RS01. Is that right? That's not too bad on its tyres, is it? So I might not get quite as many. I might end up with 5 laps on the mediums then, a little bit less. But better to start on the hards as well. Yeah, I guess it depends where you end up, isn't it? I guess. I presume so. Yeah, try and if the fuel wear is quite high, maybe rely on that a little bit. Quicker running on the medium tyres. I'm not too sure. I presume though there's no point in doing the soft. Surely it's just there for qualifying. I would presume. But we'll jump in. We'll get a little bit of practice. I'm just going to try and get practice on the hard tyres. That's what I'm going to definitely need. The most of. So we jump on the hard tyres. I haven't been on these yet. Terrible before, but good pace now. Good. Are you doing a few more of the entries, or have you done the 3? Is that it for you? Oh my god, that so much less grip than on the soft tyres. So much less grip. This is where I'm kind of finding out what you can and can't do on the hard tyres. Maybe we want third up there. A little short shift to third might have come in handy. Oh, almost. Hardest part of the track, this final part of the final sector. The absolute worst part of the track. I don't think that's going to be too bad a lap for the hard tyres, realistically. Just over 2 seconds off my previous pace of the softs. On the opening lap there. Whoa, we were 2 tenths up and then we not. We were 2 tenths up and now we're not. Alright mate, settle down, settle down, settle down. Let's tilt my phone this way so I can see chat as well. Oh, okay, we need to refuel. Okay, interesting. I didn't know if fuel would have came into it. I don't know if it'll be one of those where you could potentially fuel save and avoid the fuel. Maybe. Not too sure. Bob, how are we doing as well? Good evening, mate. I think, did I already say hello, Michael, to you? I can't remember, but hello if I didn't. Apologies if I didn't. But yeah, man, looking forward to this one. This should be good fun, this, because I love this track, love this layout. Possibly on the hard tyres, I possibly want to V-line that corner a little bit more. Go a little bit deeper and just try and focus on the speed out. Not quite that smooth there. That will cost you. No fuel saving at all, full gas all the way. That sounds good to me. Yeah, manufacturer, Stu. 15 laps, road track B, Sardegna. Forward to this one. I remember doing quite well here once in the Group 2s, and I think that's what's made me always, instantly this became my favourite layout of Sardegna. One decent race or a couple of decent races, can't remember if it was on a stream or not, but instantly I was like, right, that one's my favourite. Oh, I didn't realise I was spinning there. Ooh. Right, that's going to be an improvement then. On our time on the hard tyres, this is. We're getting a bit of practice on the hard tyres. Oh, hey. Forgot that we made that mistake on the last lap. I thought I was going to be level-ish with the Ghost. We'll be a few more tenths ahead. I will also lose a few tenths there because I was a little bit too cautious. Cool. Good bit of practice needed. Just getting a couple of laps in on the hard tyres. We make sure we get entered. Practice our pace for some quali. Have a Ferrari too slow for here. Yeah, potentially. Although, I mean, the Supra, Fraga's got it in the top 5. I think he's P5 in the world. So sadly, I don't have any excuses. The pace, or the potential rather, is there in the car, but the pace, i.e. me, is not there. But you know, got to do your best. Got to do your best. We'll jump in. We'll get some laps done. Yeah, let's get some laps done on the mediums and try and improve and practice on these. Because then getting onto the soft tyres should be making it a lot easier. I need to start doing that. I need to start driving on the worst tyre, getting used to that, and then head over onto the better tyres and feel the improvement instead of doing it the other way around. I used to always start on the soft tyres, learn to drive how you should on the softs, and then try and do the same on the worst compounds and wonder why it wasn't working. Oh, God. Standings for... What do you mean? Standings for what, Stu? Oh, for the top 10 times. Can't remember the car that was quickest, actually. Or even what their time was. I just went straight on while I was getting set up to have a quick look at whatever the fastest lap or a good reference point would be. Just in terms of driving. I can't remember the exact time. Penalty. Top 10, yeah. We'll have a little look, but the Supra, Fraga's got the Supra into P5, I think it was. We'll have a check at the top times in a sec. In the meantime, though, if anyone wants to take a guess at our fastest lap, we all know the score. Get it correct, all 3 decimal places. Free t-shirt from the merch store. Links in the description for that. This is a horrible place where they've now got the penalty as well. Have a look at this. Right on the final exit, final corner. And you serve it right there. Ugh, what a horrible place. I don't think that's the safest. I say safe, no one's going to get hurt on Gran Turismo, but I don't think that's the best place to put it, to be honest. I think that's probably going to cause more issues, potentially, than anything else. Maybe it's a little bit further down the pit straight would have done it. Gallo P1 is it in the NSX? Yeah, that sounds about right. That feels nice and quick. Of course it will be against the Ghost. Penalties and mistakes included. Another couple of tenths improvement on this one, hopefully. Ah, messed that one up. Ah, messed that up as well. Oh, 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 no. Away around we go. Oh, and again. Settle down. Catch a couple of comments firstly in chat there very quickly. You reckon my quali will be an 18.537. We shall see, we shall see. Tyre wear was not so bad on this race, Mark's saying. Yeah, it's a weird one. You know, we've got the option of the soft tyres there, but yeah, I think the tyre wear, it's not going to be worth it for the pit stops, and I just hope that so it's going to be a case of a one-stop, medium and hard. But yeah, I just hope that we can still get enough life out of the medium tyres. And enough laps. But I will need to look after them a little bit, because I normally don't do a very good job of looking after tyres. This feels like a start of a good one. Or we're off to a good start, I should say. Probably be earlier on the power there as well. Definitely need to be earlier on the power, actually. In. Another 0.3 improvement, 19.1. Again, on the medium tyre for a bit of race pace practice here. Definitely what's needed the most. Good on exit there. Ah, try to push too hard. Try to push a bit too hard. Well, not too shabby. Not too shabby. 19.1, and I know that the pace on the soft tyres has to be more than 5/10, so we can definitely improve that 18, I think, and be a bit quicker, hopefully. Alpha as well, how we doing? Didn't spot you in chat there, I don't think. Yeah, that's it, Alpha. You're on to A+ now, but you gotta keep it. Now you gotta hold on to it. Which, if that was me, I would just end up not racing ever again. I'd be like, right, I got to A+, I'm going to leave it at that. Come on, power. Right, down to the 19.0, so I definitely like to think or hope that the soft tyre has got more than an extra 4/10 in it. See if we can quickly start again, cross the line in time here. Get another lap in. Probably not. Nah, it's not going to happen. Let's just see how long a pit stop is as well for our referee. Oh, it'll not stop us, will it? Never mind, it won't stop us. Jonathan as well, good evening, mate. How are we doing? Hope we're all well. Hope we are all well. Right, this should be good then. This should be good. I want to be down into the 17s on the soft tyres. I feel like that should be doable. We'll have a double check of the leaderboards as well while we're on. Right, so Bob's down to 17.5 in the BRZ. That's what I want to aim for. Timmy as well with in the Supra also 17.7, a couple of tenths behind. And as more people jump on, I'm gonna be way down in the global rankings. But I know we got a long way to go. So right, Kushti. Oh, Raymond, are you in the? You're in the same lobby. You are indeed. Love it. Love it. Now, boys and girls, ladies and gents, this is here. If we see here, I don't know if Guti is the Spaniard there. Where's he gone? Just in front of us. Now, yesterday he was the one that binned us off, and we couldn't work out if it was a genuine error or if it was an intentional, deliberate bin. That was him. I'm going to be putting a video out on that, so as well. So we'll keep an eye out for him. Max as well, we know, P5 there. And there was someone else in here that whose name I recognised. Oh, Alp as well, who's behind us there. He's also in this one. I just recognise him from yesterday's races. But good luck, Raymond. Racing now, but confident on this one. Nice. Love it. Love it. Thank you very much, mate. Yes, best of luck to you too. And that race last night, mate, I can't wait to get that uploaded as a video. 4:10, I can't believe it. All that. 15 laps of Spa, 4/10 in it. Unreal stuff, mate. Love it. Best of luck on this one. Hopefully we see you in a lobby again, or maybe he's on the next one. And hopefully we feel the difference here on the softs. We've done our practice on the mediums. Hopefully there's a big difference on the softs. Now, yesterday, quite clearly, Slipstream was not on. Have they removed Slipstream on this as well, do we think? And if so, why? Why do they do that? I don't know if they have or if they haven't. It ruins it for me, and I really hope they haven't. Obviously, I'm going to have a lot more pace on the softs, and I'm inevitably going to be behind somebody, so I'm not going to know for sure. Unless we can maybe tell from an engine note, but here we go then. Set ourselves away for our first lap. Let's try and get this down, well, obviously as quickly as we can do, but no slip in qualifying. That's really annoying, that is really annoying. Like I say, it ruins more than it does give, I think. It takes away more than it gives. This guy hopefully going to stay out the way. Yeah, he does. Oh, someone binning it. Difference on the soft tyres, honestly. So much more confidence in them. Put much more trust in them. Right, this first one's not going to be particularly great. Definitely nowhere I can improve a lot there. Gives us provisional pole, though. I don't think many people have crossed the line yet, though. Already someone tops it by nearly a tenth, but I know that I can do certainly better than that 18.9. Go on. Ah, nah. I'll cost myself quite a bit there. Still 3/10 up though somehow. Still 3/10 up. So we know that there's certainly another 2 or 3/10 even in this lap. Just immediately from that mistake at the end. .4, we retake pole position. We have pole position taken away from us again. Courtesy of Apex there, Spaniard. Ah, just pushed too far. Just pushed a bit too far. Get back round again. Make sure we don't ruin anyone's lap. Admittedly, still not the best place to put it because that's still going to put people off. Oh, beaten by 8/10. Look at that. Freeze up top. We've had the mick taken out of us with that one. I think we can maybe get a top 3 looking at the pace of the guys so far. Oh, just same mistake again. Yeah, now I'm behind, so let's do this again. I think we'll get 3 more laps here. Come on. Viking, good evening, how we doing? Feels like it's been a while. I feel like I've seen you in more. Quite a few races though the past few weeks. Been in the same lobby as you a few times, showing everyone how it's done. You showing everyone how it's done, that is, not me of course. Too wide again. And yet somehow still 2.5/10 up. Shows the pace that I'm technically lacking at the moment. 17.5, that's where I should be, I feel. Round about that pace is where I feel like my potential is. There's an improvement still, however, but I know, like I say, that I can do better. So, braking too early there. Messed that one up as well. It's not going particularly great, this. This is going to be a lot better though. In red, no, by 2/10. Crazy. Maybe that 2/10 is probably lost literally by braking too early into turn 1, so that makes sense actually. That's a little bit better. 18.2, we can definitely still do better than that though. Maybe he's just pushed a bit too hard there, braking a bit too late. No, surprisingly ahead. Ah, no. Bugger. Bugger. And we'll enter the pits. Nightmare. P3 though, but P1 is quite a way away. Quite a way away. Right, we will start on the mediums then, and we'll see how far we can run into the race. Then we will jump on the softs. We will have a look at fuel as we go. We'll judge that one as we go, and we will see indeed how we manage to get on. Now I'm going to do the same as we did yesterday. I'm going to try and record this at the same time as streaming. So, like I said last night, just let me know if it starts to freeze or it starts to buffer or go a little bit wrong. Just quickly type in capital letters, your stream is crap, and I will stop recording and it will sort itself out. But I think we managed perfectly fine last night. So cheers for the good luck, Viking. Thanking you. Oh, slipstream removed from all quality and manufacturers. Mad that. That's just crazy. Real driving simulator, eh? Hards and mediums required. Nobody use soft in your race. Yeah, I'm thinking it looks like. I presume that's got to be the quickest way. Surely you can't make up 20 plus seconds by doing 2 or 3 laps on the soft tyre. Surely it can't be worth it. Okie dokie then, here we go. Let's see how we get on. He's in the GTR as well, P1, which I wouldn't have expected to be the quickest car. I sort of struggle with the GTR Group 3. Yeah, tyre wear is a bit extreme. Times 10 is a bit Certainly the most I think we've seen it in a while here. But I guess it's a circuit that is not particularly dependent on the tyres, so maybe that's why they've done it. Try and force a bit of strategy, which I'm glad about. Very glad about that. Right, well, we're going to have two races. Two races tonight. Hopefully, they go pretty well. Onto the mediums we go. We'll be a little bit cautious first lap because we've just done a whole load of running on the soft tyre, so don't want to get tripped up by that. Well done on P3. Good luck. Cheers, Raymond. Thanking you. And good luck to you as well. Whereabouts did you qualify? There you are there. P7 is you, isn't it, I think? I'm sure you'll catch up to me very easily. Here we go then. Ooh, the GTR getting a little bit excited on exit there. I feel that the grip immediately is not there compared to the softs. Oh, the GTR's almost gone. Almost gone. I said I struggle with that car. That is why. It's very, very lively. And a little bit unpredictable. Let's not go into the back of the Porsche yet. GTR's got... He's gone. He's gone. He's gone. He's gone. Right. It's a race for P1 then. Oh. Well, we can see already though, look at the high tyre wear. That is one lap, that is one lap. And that has asked quite a bit. P1's got a penalty as well. And we've got the slipstream. We get around the outside. I think we might be able to here. Not here, we won't though. I wonder if he's on the hard tyres actually, because I would have thought the Porsche would have had a bit more grip there, to be honest. So that's one to watch here. He's going to serve the penalty and he will drop off, but he's still going to be one to watch. Braking very early as well, so I wonder if that's... wonder if he is on the hard tyres. That's what he gets his penalty for, that corner there. And he does an entire lap of the course and serves the penalty pretty much in the same spot. Now, how many laps are we going to get on these medium tyres here? Because I don't feel particularly comfortable on them already, seeing all that red there. It does make you not want to push quite as hard. Feeling the understeer. Oh, get off the grass, come on. Off the grass and the gravel. That's going to put the Porsche back in contention with us here. And in fact, it puts the rest of the field in contention with us as well. go one more. Oh, and look who we've got behind us here. P2. Goody, who binned us off in the previous race last night at the Super Formulas. That freak accident that we couldn't work out if it was accidental or if it was intentional. We certainly didn't get an apology for it, I don't think. Still setting fastest sectors. Maybe go one more lap. Anything beyond that, I will feel like I'm taking a bit of an unnecessary risk. Let's go one more. And then what do we think? Box end of lap 4, end of lap 5. Box now. Got to be, hasn't it? Purple lap again. How are we setting? How are we improving so much? Other than fuel playing a factor, but surely the tyre wear is taking off more time than the fuel wear is giving us. My God, we're still improving. Which isn't to say that the tyre is still quick, by the way. We might have just had an awful first 4 laps. That's what you've got to try and consider. I'm going to struggle. Oh, there it is. Yeah, into the pits we go. Right, we've just done the mediums. Onto the hards. We're not going to need to refuel there, which is a good thing. So we don't need to refuel. It's a great lap up pit anyway, yeah. Well, it was a great lap up until then. That slight mistake's going to hurt us, I think. Where's that drop us down to? Going to be P9. And this is all a fair bit of traffic here. And I don't know whether the slipstream's going to play it to our advantage or whether the traffic is going to kill too much of our time. Because once you're stuck in traffic round here, very difficult track to overtake, and a lot of time can be lost in traffic. No doubt about that. So I'm hoping that most of these guys drop into the pits. I'm hoping that we've just sort of crossed over on strategy a little bit and that they're due to pit now. But we'll soon find out when we head onto the pit straight. I really hope they will be. Oh, that's... None of them go into the pits. None of them go into the pits. Interesting. But we are closing to the leader, who at this point, has Apex been into the pits yet? Don't think he has he? Surely enough he mustn't be, because he couldn't have pulled 14 seconds. So I don't think he's been into the pits. Now we need to try and get past a few of these if they're not going to pit in the next lap. He's having a nightmare with that GTR. He's having an absolute nightmare with that GTR. Oh, no. No, no, no. That looked pretty nasty. I think he's hung back for him, though. I think that was a genuine mistake, that one. Is the WRX going to go in? No. Here is the Spaniard that we had the trouble with yesterday. If he recognises my name, he's probably hoping for his sake that I don't recognise his. Imagine he'd be feeling pretty paranoid at the moment. What was that? I couldn't work out what was going on there. Did he just overtake him on the way into the pits? I wonder if that guy had just served a penalty. And that's maybe why he was travelling a little bit slower. Who was it in the F1 race that overtook on the way into the pits? Like overtook on the pit entry. Was it Vettel? Can't remember who it was. Someone overtook on the way into the pits. They hadn't hit the speed limiter at that point. They hadn't hit the pit limiter, or they didn't need to reduce their speed. Essentially, I can't remember which track it was either, to be honest. That's what that reminded me of there, though. Oh, we'll have that. We'll have that. Right, Raymond's into the pits there as well. Started on the hard tyres. Into the pits he goes. Oh, who's this? Oh, I thought that was for position there. Are we going to be in the lead? I believe we are, but now we've got this chap behind us here. He's looking pretty racy, and he is going to be after this spot. Raymond's done really well, P3 there. So far, looks like he might have scored himself the podium. Right, can our tyres hold out for all of these laps that we have remaining? It's a big ask of them, to be fair. Look at the state that they're in at the moment. Not looking particularly great. Just going to try and coast into a couple of corners. Throughout the lap, just to be on the safer side of things. We do have this guy within 7/10 though, so we need to be careful. Super cautious through there now after binning it on the way into the pits. It's going to be in the slipstream here. Now we need to be careful. Spaniard has fastest lap by, what's he got it by? 1,000th. Oh, okay, yeah. Like half a tenth, I think, isn't it? The difference there, something like that. Ah! Definitely don't think we're going to be getting a new fastest lap, but I am now starting to just take my time a little bit. I'm well aware we got this guy behind us. As long as I can try and defend, I'm more worried now for these next couple of laps just to try and make sure these tyres hold out. Thankfully we've been able to control this one a little bit, so as he's getting closer I'm sort of backing off a little bit just to try and look after the tyres. As he gets closer I'm able to push, just build that little bit of a gap again. Just trying to make sure we have no tyre squealing into the corners. Try and preserve as much life as we can out of them now. 1 second gap there. We've kind of been able to control that, like I say. Allow him to come a little bit closer just while we look after the tyres. It possibly prompts him to push even harder when he sees that he's gaining. Do need to be quite careful not to allow him to get too close. He's within 4/10. We build that gap back up again. Oh, has he binned it? Has he binned it? He has. He has. Oh, he couldn't handle the pressure. Right, well now I think we really do try and take it easy. Last 2 laps. We don't need to be bang on the pace here. Let's just try and bring this home. Look at the state of our tyres so far. This is where, to be honest with you, actually, it's times like this, we look at the tyres there, that's where it really annoys me that we don't have brake balance, because it's at this point where I would have pushed the balance to the rear a little bit more. We've really chewed up those fronts, and you know what I mean, that's where brake balance I think comes into it, and for a bit of tyre saving. Make sure we have no wheel spins now and no sliding. Still feels like the tyre's got a lot more grip, a lot of grip there still to depend on. To be honest, it doesn't feel too bad. Doesn't feel like I'm skating about all over. To be fair, actually, yeah, I could do fuel map. I think we're all right though. I try not to use fuel map other than for saving. I need to try and teach myself to take it easy and look after the tyres a little bit better. So, oh, someone just going into the pits now? Surely not. His medium tyres must be in a right state. If he's made them last the whole race. Right, we really are taking this easy. Oh, a bit wide there. Oh, I can feel the lack of grip there. Trying to turn in. I turned and immediately just felt the tyres slide. Now all of a sudden they've hit that cliff. Wow, they're not turning at all. I literally lost so much there. Wow, I can't turn at all. What? I've got no front right. I just lost the front right altogether there. I swear to God, I could not turn at all there. Oh, man. No. And it was Raymond as well. Oh, no. No. No, 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 no. We had the race win. That was me taking it easy as well to look after the tyres. God only knows if I'd pushed how much earlier I would have lost them. Wow. Wow. I can't believe that. Yeah, it was a good race, Raymond, absolutely. But I did not think that my tyres would drop off that quickly at the end there. I was taking it so easily. And then just both those last corners, it just would not turn at all. No grip on the front right. Absolutely another one. 100%. 100%. Going to do the final entry. Going to do both races that I'm able to do. I'm gutted. I'm gutted. Oh, man. Should have won that. Should have won. Great drive, though, yeah. Raymond done better. Raymond pulled your pants down there. He certainly did. Certainly did. He aced that. He absolutely aced that. Raymond was starting P7 as well, by the way. P7. Wow. I maybe think that another lap on the mediums wouldn't have been too bad if I tried to look after them a little bit better again. Crazy that. That was crazy. That was absolutely crazy. Just literally trying to turn and the car just kept going straight forward. Literally just nothing I could do there. And like I say though, that was looking after the tyres as much as I could on those last few laps. So maybe a little bit more tyre preservation earlier on in the race needed as well. And maybe one more lap on the mediums if doable. Right, we'll try and get a few more laps in. Once more, take a guess. What will our fastest lap be? Now I'm starting to realise how little grip I had when I'm turning the car and it actually meets the apex so much earlier. Realising that I'm still driving to try and suit the tyre wear earlier. RS01, yeah, that's what Raymond was in. RS01. There we go, 18.1. That's a bit better as well. Nice. Another nice lap there. Be another improvement this. We will be down only just to the 17s, but that's not too shabby. Another couple of laps and then we'll get entered. See if I can actually keep this flat in fourth yet. Clearly not. Always turn one that I struggle with the most. Getting it slowed down but not losing momentum. I've always found it very, very difficult corner, that one. I think this will or could be potentially an improvement of a lap though. Foot down, don't lose it. Good stuff, good stuff. Be another 2/10 here. Now we're starting to get towards the pace we want to be at. Oh, no. That was going to be... That maybe was going to be a 17.6 there. Maybe was going to be a 17.6 till I put it on the grass. Right then. I'd maybe also like to know... I don't think I'm going to see it now, though, am I? What my optimal lap would have been. I didn't quite catch what it was there on the screen. Right, let's get ourselves entered. And let's get some more quali laps in. Let's go. In fact, I tell you what. I tell you what. Let's stick with the medium. And let's just keep getting some practice in on the medium as well. We definitely want to win this next race, no doubt about that. And I think it's doable if we get our head down. We don't make any mistakes in the race. Look quite nicely done that. Not too bad. Want to try and keep these laps on the mediums beneath the 19s, and that's not a bad start. It is a 19, but by a mere 14 thousandths. Oh, penalty. Penalty. I actually thought you had to be off the curbs altogether, but it must be the white line. I thought I'd crossed the white line on a previous lap and not got a penalty, so I'd start presuming it was the end of the curb, end of the blue, but clearly not. Hey! I've just realised there. Tomorrow I've been thinking that I'm not going to get to watch the F1 because I'm gigging. But But the race starts at 2 o'clock, doesn't it? So I should be able to watch it, I've just thought. Oh, I'm buzzing now. Hey. Evening, Demo. How we doing? That was a good time to join, wasn't it? Oh. Whew, I need a break. I need a break. Man. I'm quite happy with the pace. It was alright on them, on the mediums. In the race, I didn't think was too bad. It was quite weird to feel that we were keep improving each lap, but, you know, no traffic on the next lap is going to be better despite bad tyre wear sort of thing. So, we'll have a little quick watch of... We might as well watch... Oh, actually... Yeah, we need to quit out, wouldn't we, to do that. We'll load his ghost. We'll see if we can follow up Fraga's ghost there. What was his time? Oops. Oh, come on. What a plonker. Yes, Tove, you're on the right stream. How are we doing? Hope you're all well. Yes, you know you're on the right stream. We just had a good race though. We did just have a very, very, very good race. So we finished P2. Should have been the race win, to be honest with you. Should have been the win. But I didn't look after my tyres well enough. Let's do a bit of soft pace, soft tyre qualifying. See what a pace is like. This is Fraga's ghost in front of us, I think. Or it should be. Yeah, it is, because he runs all the way out wide there. Feels like such a weird line to watch it. Puts it onto the grass. Wonder if that costs him time being on the grass, but quite clearly that line out wide must be more beneficial in total. Let's try again. I want a 17.5. That's what I'm after here. Oh. No! Knew I was running wide there. I knew I was running wide. Anyone can follow Frogger's Ghost. It just gets smaller and smaller. Exactly. I'm going to see if I can bring it a little bit closer towards me. Because I had it offset so that it was further down. Bring it a bit closer. We get one lap here. Let's see if we can follow Frogger's Ghost as closely as we can for one lap. Already going so much quicker. There you go. There's 2/10 ahead already. Wow. We're 30 seconds into the lap and he's already probably a second ahead. It's weird there because when you watch his lap, he slides into that corner a lot, and I thought that he'd be losing a lot of time there. I wasn't very quick there at all, to be honest, though. Although still quicker than 95% of my previous laps. Ah! Right, we need to do better. We need to do better. We need to be as quick as Frogger's Ghost. The Ghost of Frogger. Sounds like some sort of horror movie, doesn't it? Right then, Raymond's in this one as well, which is good, which is good. It does take a little while for people to load up here into this lobby. How many points we got from that? We got 408. Oh, no. That's it, our total. I was going to say 408 points from that last race. What do we reckon then? Get your guesses in for our qualifying pace. What will our qualifying time be? Right, we're going to aim for pole position again. Obviously. We managed P3 in the last one, but we know that we can do a bit better. We just know we can do a bit better. So I'm going to find myself a bit of a gap here. Hasn't ended up being much of a gap, to be honest. Oh, he's going to go into the pits, is he? No, he's not. We've certainly closed the gap to this guy, so we'll be quicker than him on this lap. Oh, maybe we won't be, because we've lost a bit of time there. Slight mistake, running a bit wide. F1 awesome, I cannot have any spoilers. Oh, we've got pole position by 1,000th. It could not be any closer. No spoilers on the F1, please, James. Catching up on it tonight, but it looked like it was set up to be a good one. Catching up on it about 2 o'clock in the morning. Always struggle with that last corner. I say that this one here is one of the hardest, but once you've kind of got it nailed down, it's the one previous that actually becomes the more difficult to, in terms of extracting the most time. We hold on to pole position by 1,000th. That is literally hanging on by a thread. Let's see though if we can improve on this next lap. No. I want to hope that this guy's quicker than me. Got fourth and walked away. Yeah, I'm getting the feeling that I maybe should have walked away with that last race. P2, pretty happy with it. I get the feeling that I should have ended it on a high. But yeah, the new tyre wear is weird because for me, I felt like I had I felt like I still had a fair bit of grip in the tyres at the end of that last race. And then just out of nowhere, I literally was turning the car, the wheels in the car was going straight. Literally just felt like out of nowhere. It just dropped to having no grip. I mean, it literally was a full red tyre. There was no white there at all, suggesting that there quite literally was no grip. But, you know, it just felt so bizarre to have grip all the way up until that point. It used to be a little bit more gradual. It felt, even at the bottom end of the, you know, the tyre life. Oh man, running wide. Keep it. Ah. Pushing that a little bit too hard in an attempt to keep pole position or to get it back. You're in the Toyota. The Toyota, I like the Toyota actually round here. It is probably one of the quicker cars. I probably am at an advantage for sure, being in the Toyota. Oh, I'm so sorry, mate. So sorry, buddy. Even where I let him pass just was not a good place to let someone pass. What an absolute donkey. Sorry, pal. See if we can hopefully cross the line with enough time to do another lap after this. It's not going to happen. Not going to happen. Right, this is going to be our final lap then. I'm going to push like crazy just to see what happens, basically. That's what happens when you push. You can improve. Right, so interesting. Sergio there is starting on the mediums. We can see that there. He's moved over to the mediums now. Suggests to me that's what he's going to be on for the start of the race. Hopefully we can improve here by quite a margin. I'm not going to look at the number in purple. I'm hoping that it was by more than a tenth. Don't push too hard. Wish we had a slipstream, but we don't. Can we improve? Is this going to be an improvement by 2/10? Oh! Ooh, right, okay. The guy in the Porsche by just over a tenth. Feels like you have a flat tire when it goes. Yeah, it's uncomfortable. That it was horrible when trying to turn and just the grip just disappeared. But like I say, it felt like we had a lot of it until that split second. And I was looking after tires that last lap. I was literally taking it 3 seconds a lap slower because we had such a gap, and we still ended up losing it. So I'm going to try and get one more lap out of the mediums, hopefully. Try and get another lap out of the mediums for sure. Just try and look after them across the course of the lap a little bit better. And I need to save turning in until I've really got the car slowed down, because I am feeling the tyres slide underneath me, and I think that's what's, you know, causing a lot of it. Binny, how we doing? Oh yeah, that was you that was saying you were in the Toyota, sorry. Shows the tread that's left, not the grip. Yeah. Our front right was literally just all red though. It was absolutely shot. I don't think we had any tyres left. We were driving on the rims at that point. Six hard, seven on the mediums. You got 7 laps out of the mediums. Wow. Well, I'm impressed if you managed to do that, because I didn't. Right, I'm going to go for it then. We'll start on the mediums. Luckily for us as well, we don't have to fuel save. I don't know if there are cars that are having to fuel save. Maybe it's the BM. Maybe it's the BM. I think the Genesis is quite hungry on fuel as well. Not too sure. Cheers, Raymond. Good luck to you as well. You were in this lobby, weren't you, if I remember? I believe you are. There you are. P9. 18.3. Let's see if you can get that race win again, mate. You did very, very well on that last one. Very, very well. That was awesome. Here we go. We're starting P2. We want P1. Let's do it. Cheers, Benny. Keep my fingers crossed. We got P2 on the second one. We can only improve, as we see Raymond there. We can only improve by getting P1. That is the next step for us. Let's go. Come on, Em. Let's hope and pray. Let's get our stretches in. Come on. Let's do it. Right, now I'm hoping this shifts us up to second. Yeah, thank God for that. closing on him. We're going to have the run here onto the straight. We'll have to follow him all the way down in the slipstream here. Force him to brake as late as possible. He's going to be chewing up the tyres there. We are not. See him sliding into turn 1 there. Dropping through the gears. Porsche got very good grip though. Despite high tyre wear. Always manages to have good grip. However, I do have to say that Group 3 on GT7 a lot easier to light up the rear tyres as he finds out, and he goes. He's gone. There you go. Just as I say it. Just as I say it. Commentator's curse. How about that? Commentator's curse. Right, let's try and control this race a little bit then. Just needed to put the pressure on him. How about it? Yeah, you're right. I do forget to short shift the Supra half the time though. I don't know why. In fact, actually, to be honest with you, now it depends on the balance of power. And I was trying to find... now it depends on whether it's high, low, or medium speed circuits and the balance of power, whether or not the power is distributed and best distributed by short shifting. And from what I gather on this track, keeping it in 5th at least all the way was the better way to do it. I think you lost too much time. Just the time that you actually lost in the gear change. I could be wrong though. I could be wrong, but I don't feel like 6th gear, the bottom end of it, is any quicker than just maxing out 5th gear on those straights. Just what it feels like to me. I could be totally wrong, but that's just what it feels like to me driving the car. Right, if we look there, we changed to 6th at 150. I might be about to prove myself wrong. We still get up to 159 mile an hour before the braking zone. And if I think on, I'll keep it in 5th on the next one. Same here as well. Best off just keeping it in 5th. I think it's what it feels like. Instead of losing the time changing the gear, because you're not in 6th all that long for it to be worthwhile. There is an apex there. It would be good to hit it. I probably proved myself wrong here. I think it's 6 and 2/3. I think you hit the same top end speed at this point. There, you see it feels like it's much quicker to get through the gears. But I might have just proved myself wrong in doing so, because we didn't hit the same top end speed. But against the Ghost, I felt like I was always gaining just keeping it in the same gear. Depends on the length of the track that you're on though. Length of the straight that you're doing it on. Ah! Right, I feel like maybe go one more. I feel like I can go one more, which is what we did not do in the last race. We pitted end of this lap, or end of the lap previous, end of lap 5 we pitted. I'm going to try and get 6 laps out of the mediums on this attempt. Just need to watch that front right though, because that's what cost us on the hard tyres. It dropped to absolutely nothing, and the tyres just fell away from us, as did the grip. So trying not to lean on it too much, just trying to make the steering very subtle through here, which is probably what you should do anyway, really. I think for us this race that could make the difference, and no mistake there, we made a mighty clanger before the pit stop the last time around, and we keep it on track this time, which always helps. Slower shifts help the tyres as well. It's interesting. I wouldn't really at top speed, I wouldn't have thought that it made too much difference. That's interesting. Right, we're going to lose this place in the braking zone. He's certainly going to be after it. He'll be having a look at it, I would have thought, because he'll be closing at some speed. No, he's quite a distance away. We're all right. Right. So we just need to make sure here, traffic-wise, that we remain okay. Try and not get held up or caught out too much by these guys here. And again, just braking a little bit earlier on the hard tyres. Whilst we've got no one behind us that's likely to run into us and bin us off. That's not what we want to do if we want to look after the tyres as well. Sliding about like that won't help. As long as we've got at least, well, 15 seconds to the leader, I think we're okay. And we're well within that. Get round him here, I think. Hopefully. We might end up getting held up by this guy quite a bit here. Let's hopefully not lose too much time to him. We'll try and get the switch back, prioritise the exit. I'm just going to have to bump him along instead, slot in behind him. No! Outbraked. Outbraked. What a donkey. What an absolute dipstick. What an absolute dipstick. Oh, that's annoying as well because he was going into the pits. Ah! Alright, I think we're still okay. There's someone else gone. That's helpful for us though. One less person to try and overtake on track. So it's 10.5 to the leader. That's someone who's on the hard tyres, so he will actually be one to watch, this guy, because then he'll be out onto the mediums with a lot better pace. So we are going to have to keep an eye on him and watch. I presume he's gone long on the hard tyres. Anyways, it makes sense. Yeah, he's into the pits. There we go. Right, we should get back out in front now. And is this guy going to go in as well? Yes, he does. Right, we should get in front of all these in the pits. Should. Quite comfortably, I think, as well. Right, our tyres are definitely looking in better condition than they did lap 10 the previous race. But I am taking my time, to be honest with you. Certainly not setting any quickest laps. Well, actually, ironically, we have set the fastest lap. But I imagine that'll get... someone will improve on that, I think. Those who have started on the hard tyres. Just need to hope that this guy can't match us on pace. Well, do better than us on pace, because he's got time to... We've got a 1 second buffer before he maybe starts to become a bit of a worry. But we do have a few laps to try and get through. Maybe he's driving too cautiously though, because there's half a second that he's closing there. And maybe he's driving too cautiously here. Trying to look after these tyres. I think the Spaniard will wreck his tyres, trying to close the gap. Hopefully. Hopefully. I mean, I'm not driving particularly well either, so I need to be careful here. 4.4 is the gap. Oh no! Let's not do that. That just gave him the chance to go for a lunge at this corner here. Absolutely handed to him on a plate, that one. Oh, nearly. Right, let's come on. Let's drive well here now. All this time spent saving tyres could have just gone in the bin. It has done as well. Bugger. Oh, damage as well. Damage. Oh, no. Come on. Threw that one away. Is he potentially going to make the same kind of mistake here? Gonna have to start pushing on these tyres again now, which is not what we want to do. That's where it all went wrong on the last lap. Just running a little bit wide there, allowing him to get close enough. Closing the gap to a point that made me need to push. But hopefully, as we say, he's maybe spent a bit of his tyres by trying to close the gap. Hopefully we've got enough left in them that we can maybe try and ask a fair bit of them in this lap. What's the gap there? 4.3. Has he cooked his tyres? That's all that we can hope for here. It's all that we can hope for now. Is that the next lap for him becomes a nightmare. Or that this lap becomes a nightmare, but I don't think it will. Oh man, it's going to be a P2 again. Can we potentially see the same thing happen to him? In that this corner here is where my tyres just absolutely lost it. He has done as well. It's literally been the same thing. But he's going to hold on to it ever so slightly. We're going to close the gap by quite some margin there as well, but it's not going to be enough. Oh, man. Ah. Our mistake was 1.4 seconds more costly than his mistake. But I tell you what, that has been tremendous fun. That has been mega fun yet again. And another stream that I have seriously really enjoyed. So I hope everyone else has done as well, because that was rather enjoyable. All on hards down to P8. The Italian on mediums has made a mistake somewhere and is no longer a threat. We were just a threat to ourselves, weren't we? The Porsche behind is good with tyres. Well, now we know that he was better than me with tyres as well, so that's annoying. But enjoyable, as I say, nonetheless. I've had really, really good fun there, and yeah, that was very good. That was very, very good. We'll give him a congratulations wherever it is on here. It's somewhere. There it is. Wonderful. Oh, we'll save that replay just in case. And we will call it a day there. Appreciate everybody for stopping by. That's 2 podiums we've got though. So 2 P2s I don't think is all too bad. Although we know that we could have had the race win. But you never know. Not to worry. Not to worry. But there we go. I will be back on Monday. The Super Formula British Heart Foundation race is happening tomorrow. But unfortunately I'm not taking part. I don't know if any of the other lads are able to stream it, but either way, it will be up on Rico's channel, the full race coverage and commentary and everything. So make sure you go check that out. But in the meantime, I will be back on Monday for another set of daily race streams. Looking forward to seeing what they are. I predict, in fact, I can pretty much bet that Catalonia with the Rallycross track will be part of it. Will be one of the dailies, probably a daily race B, I would have thought. So we'll keep our eyes peeled for that. We may go have a look as well. But yeah, other than that, hope everyone's enjoyed it. Thank you all for tuning in, as always. And I shall catch you on Monday. No F1 spoilers, because that's what I'm about to go catch up on. I will catch you all on Monday for that stream. And yeah, in the meantime, I'm going to go catch up on F1 and hope for a good race tomorrow. No predictions because I'm sick of losing money on the F1. Anyways, jobs are good. Catch you all later. See you on Monday. Toodles.